what to do. There's caffeine on the house, it's active, radioactive. Loving you felt like dying on the operating table, like climbing a ladder till I give up and fall. Like the anesthesia didn't work, and I feel the creation of every scar. Like a movie I'm chained to.
Wait, really quick, guys, I have to tell you about my GoFundMe for my music career. I have a GoFundMe for my music career starting from $0, raising money for ads to grow my audience and to reach record labels. If things grow, then I will eventually be using that money to turn my YouTube demos into full professional real recordings, and help me to go as far as possible. I bet if you guys will do your best to help me and to invest, you guys could probably turn me into the biggest pop star in the world. It's just going to really depend on how much you guys are willing and able to help me, so please do what you can to help, and I love you. Mwah. Bye.
I have 1 penny to buy this iced coffee, but this is everything you gave me. How did you know the gum on the ground was yours if you've never seen it before? There are no refunds for this part of me. Don't forget where you were when we met. I wanted to be liquidated, but they haven't found me yet. I'll spell it out for you when I'm free. There's disrespect in the water and the liquor can't. Ooh! Guys, hi. I'm Celeste. Hi. I'm just getting ready for walking to McDonald's to do my onboarding process. I mean, ready as in, like, I already did my hair and makeup. I mean, I could do with, like, a chapstick, but, like, you know, outfit's already fine. I'm just wearing all black. I didn't even think of it. Like, okay. I'm just drinking coffee. But I brought, like, I'm walking there, so I just brought, like, a long sleeve shirt to put on, so I'm not, like, I don't know, spaghetti straps. It is McDonald's, but what if they're like, that's the same thing as not wearing a shirt? You never know what places morals are, but it's McDonald's. But, like, you know what I mean? You know. It's kind of a crop top, so, like, you know. Like, just in case it's weird, I don't know. How am I supposed to know if it's weird in somebody else's brain? That's what you have to kind of prepare for, because, like, we separate people. I don't know if it's weird or not. How do I know? I don't. I'm excited though, because when I started making music, I was working at Sam's Club. Then I didn't have a job, and then I worked at Coverage X/Palmer. Like, it was one company, but yeah. So, but that was kind of giving, like, weirdly, like, privileged call center, but also your job is just to get yelled at over the phone. So it's, like, not fun, but you feel undeserving of it. So it makes, like, you a different person. It was kind of putting me in a weird timeline, so I'm not there. But yeah. But because, like, when I worked at Sam's Club, my job was being the sample person. It was, like, kind of preparing food. So I'm curious, because I never had, like, a restaurant job where I was, like, making songs, or, like, a fast food restaurant job where I was, like, making music, right? So, like, at all, and putting it out. So, like, I'm curious how it, like, influences me, if it influences me. I don't know. I think it'll be fun to find out. Yeah, I totally use some of these jobs as, like, enhancement for the imagination, because I'm not somebody, like, I definitely want, like, a more, like, I have, like, a good, like, I'm creative, you know, and I already have, like, the sixth sense, like, I'm already a witch, but, like, I've only rarely experienced, you know, when you experience, like, your third eye is open, but it's more like an overlay of like reality. Like you can see like, oh, it's not real, but like you can like I feel like telepathy, I've already got some of that. Like I love like, why is my creativity not just like a visual like overlay on my reality that I'm perceiving? I've only seen that a few times, you know, like, so, okay, so I see somebody, their aura looks all red or all purple or something like that, right? It's like, okay, like something is maybe with the chakras there in that exact way, but I don't know what it is yet. But like, you know, it's like also the interpreting I'm still figuring out, because I feel like my interpreting will be stupid. Telepathy, I feel like I can do like good interpreting, not like, oh, your literal thoughts, but like, you know, the future telepathy thing. I can do like decent like interpreting. Like I can know like what that was supposed to be and why it was not me and what it was supposed to be. Yeah, dude, yeah. So I cannot have like 1 minute where I'm bored or 1 minute where I'm not doing something or 1 minute where it's not even like a physical like, oh, I've got to go run and do something. I have like I cannot be mentally bored for a minute, because then I start like imagining stuff. So, but like to compensate and make sure I'm not bored, right? So like it doesn't like, but then it starts to get weird. Like I feel like at like Chick-fil-A, say I had to like change like the ice cream or something, like the thing, I'm gonna be like, yes, so this bag of ice cream that hasn't been used yet is actually the body of a cow that just, but like without the cow part. But that's what they're like on other planets, and like we just see the filtered version. Like it kind of goes like that, like very fast, because I can't really like sit with like, maybe it's boring to just be here. I'm not gonna get paid for being bored. I'm gonna get paid for imagining crazy stuff that kind of goes too far. That's what I'm gonna get paid for. Anyway, technically they didn't give me an exact time for the onboarding process though, dude. So they said like middle of the day. So of course I thought that meant like 5, 4, 3, I don't know. I didn't think it meant noon. But like, I don't know. I don't think it matters. I think if I am the one who doesn't think it matters, but I don't like express it, but it's just there, that it doesn't matter, because I was the one who thought it didn't matter. If I cared, they would be like, well, it's McDonald's, why do you care? Like, you must be so much below us, further than we realized, right? I don't know. Maybe not. I assume people are judgmental with your worth compared to their literal like worth as a person, right? I don't know. But also my imagination's been out of hand lately. Like I saw this random TikTok made by like an old lady, but it was just like a sponsored like post, I guess, but it had like 300,000 views. I was kind of like, why is this here? But then when I looked at her, it was like all of the veins in her body were just like in this like ball, like levitating ball, right? Like out of her body, like in this levitating ball, and it like went into her coffee cup that she was holding. I was like, okay, like that was kind of cool. But did I do that, or is that just the energy of this old lady? Because, okay. It was just like the most boring TikTok, but like no offense, like you can be an old lady and make like a boring TikTok, you know? So I don't think I had any animosity towards it, but maybe some of the viewers did, or maybe that's where her imagination is and we just don't know, and that's why it's there. It could go either way, but like it doesn't really matter. But like, you know, why were all the veins and arteries and all of those like just in a levitating ball like that, like just spinning around, and then it like went in her coffee and she was like drinking it? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video so I can head out there. I love you guys. Bye. Mwah!
They can't
what to do. There's caffeine on the house, seductive, radioactive. Loving you felt like dying on the operating table, like climbing a ladder till I give up and fall. Like the anesthesia didn't work, and I feel the creation of every scar. Like a movie I'm chained to.
Wait, really quick, guys, I have to tell you about my GoFundMe for my music career. I have a GoFundMe for my music career starting from $0, raising money for ads to grow my audience and to reach record labels. If things grow, then I will eventually be using that money to turn my YouTube demos into full professional real recordings, and help me to go as far as possible. I bet if you guys will do your best to help me and to invest, you guys could probably turn me into the biggest pop star in the world. It's just going to really depend on how much you guys are willing and able to help me, so please do what you can to help, and I love you. Mwah. Bye. I have 1 penny to buy this iced coffee, but this is everything you gave me. How did you know the gum on the ground was yours if you've never seen it before? There are no refunds for this part of me. Don't forget where you were when we met. I wanted to be liquidated, but they haven't found me yet. I'll spell it out for you when I'm free. There's disrespect in the water and the liquor can.